Clash in session! Class in session. Today, we're here to see who wins. Bayonetta from the Bayonetta video game series or Spawn, the one. In order to find out who wins, we'll use 9 criteria: intelligence, strength, speed, combat, durability, invulnerability, energy projection, versatility, and TOT. That one thing that could possibly change the fight in that person's favor. Brief summary.
Have you ever pondered the enigma that is Bayonetta? The bewitching, gunslinging heroine with an elusive past and an adventure that defies the laws of time and space. Today, we dive deep into the life and lore of the Umbra Witch herself. Bayonetta, our story begins in a fog of amnesia. Bayonetta, the eponymous character of the series, is a powerful witch who wakes up from a 500-year-long slumber with no memory of her past. She finds herself in a world she doesn't recognize, with powers she doesn't fully understand. Yet, she is driven by a deep, innate desire to uncover the truth about herself. As Bayonetta delves deeper into her forgotten history, she uncovers her part in a celestial conflict, a war between light and darkness, and her connection to the mysterious and powerful Umbra Witches. It's a journey filled with epic battles, intricate plots, and moments of self-discovery that shape Bayonetta into one of the most formidable characters in gaming history. Bayonetta's powers are as diverse as they are deadly. She wields the Witch Time, a power that allows her to slow down time, giving her an edge in her battles against celestial beings. Then there's her infernal summons, summoning powerful demons to her aid using her hair as a conduit. Her ability to shapeshift adds another layer to her combat style, allowing her to transform into various creatures, each with its unique abilities. Bayonetta's gunplay is a spectacle to behold. Her 4 firearms named Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme are as much a part of her as her wit and charm. Moreover, Bayonetta's magic, dodge offset, and Umbran climax make her a force to be reckoned with. Her versatile combat style, combined with her vast array of accessories and equipment, make her adaptable to any combat situation. But it's not just about the physical battle. Bayonetta's intuition plays a significant role in her journey. Her ability to anticipate her enemy's moves and her strategic use of torture attacks make her a formidable adversary. In summary, Bayonetta's journey from amnesia to self-discovery is a captivating tale of resilience, courage, and power. Her character is a testament to her strength, wit, and independence. Her powers, from Witch Time to infernal summons and beyond, make her a versatile and dynamic combatant. Bayonetta's story is one of mystery, conflict, and ultimately, self-discovery. It's a tale that resonates with gamers and non-gamers alike, making Bayonetta a character that stands tall in the annals of gaming history. Remember, the enigma of Bayonetta isn't just about her past, but also about her journey, her growth, and her incredible powers. So, the next time you find yourself stepping into the shoes of this formidable Umbra Witch, remember the journey she's been on, the battles she's fought, and the self-discovery she's achieved. After all, every hero, or in this case heroine, has a story to tell, and Bayonetta's is one worth hearing.
Who are we truly? And how much of our identity is defined by our actions, our transformations? These questions find an intriguing echo in the story of Al Simmons, a man whose life, death, and rebirth are as entwined with his identity as the threads of his haunting visage. Al Simmons was a man of deadly precision, a government assassin who executed covert missions with ruthless efficiency. His targets met their ends quickly, silently, without ever knowing that Al Simmons was the last face they'd never see. But beneath this hardened exterior, Al was a man capable of deep love. His wife, Wanda, was the beacon that guided him through his darkest nights, and his steadfast loyalty to his friend and partner, Terry Fitzgerald, was unwavering. But even the most skilled are not immune to betrayal. Al's life took a tragic detour when his own agency turned against him, leading to his untimely demise. His journey, however, was far from over. Instead of finding peace in the afterlife, Al found himself in hell, under the rule of the demon Malebolgia. In the throes of his despair, Al made a desperate pact with Malebolgia. He agreed to become a Hellspawn, a soldier in Hell's army, for the chance to see his beloved wander once more. His return from the dead was far from a joyous resurrection. Al was reborn, transformed into Spawn, a hellspawn, with a demonic suit that fused to his body. This suit, the K7 Letha, was not just a garment, but a living entity. It granted him powers beyond mortal comprehension: shape-shifting, superhuman strength, regeneration, necroplasmic energy, teleportation, resurrection, and a hellish arsenal of weapons. But these powers came at a steep price. Every time Spawn looked in the mirror, he saw not the man he once was, but the monstrous figure he had become. His skull-like mask, flowing cape, and disfigured body were constant reminders of his Faustian bargain. And so, Al Simmons journeyed from being a government assassin to becoming Spawn, a hellspawn bound by a demonic suit. His story serves as a stark reminder of the lengths one might go for love, the price of betrayal, and the transformative power of desperation. In the end, who is Al Simmons really? Is he the man he was, the hellspawn he became, or something else entirely? The answer perhaps lies in the shadows of his haunting existence.
Hey, if you're here still watching this battle, then you must like this type of content. Hit the subscribe button so you won't miss the next battle when it drops. Trust me, you want to see this. Clash in session! Class in session. Let's get right into it. Intelligence. Bayonetta is known for her sharp wit, cleverness, and strategic thinking. Her intelligence is often demonstrated through her ability to outsmart her enemies and navigate complex situations. She is very skilled in using the environment as her advantage, and her mastery of magic and her deep understanding of the supernatural. And while that is impressive, I'm leaning towards the guy with the genius level intellect who was able to trick everyone from his universe of God, the devil, and the entire army of hell and heaven. Spawn takes this round. Strength. Okay, here I'm kind of stuck with Spawn's strength as it's been measured to be limitless, I guess, as the 8th spirit gave him limitless power and strength beyond his imagination. And Bayonetta's strength being infinite, as he can support the weight of Queen Sheba, who embodies the infinite demon world. But which is greater, limitless or infinite? In most contexts, infinite is greater than limitless. Okay, so infinite means without end or boundless, indicating that something goes on forever without any constraints. It is an absolute concept of limitless extent. Now, limitless implies the absence of limits or restraints, but it doesn't necessarily mean something is endless or infinite, So while something limitless may not have constraints or boundaries, it can still have practical or contextual limitations that prevent it from being truly infinite. So in a sense, infinite typically denotes a higher degree and boundlessness or extent compared to limitless. I say all that to say I'm giving this round to Bayonetta. Speed. Here we go again with the high scaling feats. So Spawn's speed is immeasurable while Bayonetta's speed is infinite. So which is greater, immeasurable or infinite? Let me see if I can explain this. Infinite is generally considered greater than immeasurable in terms of quantity, extent, or scope. So infinite refers to something that is limitless, boundless, or without end. It indicates that there is no infinite way to measure it. There's no way to measure the quantity that it defines or contain it, right? But immeasurable, on the other hand, implies that something is difficult or impossible to measure accurately or precisely. While it suggests that there may be significant magnitude or extent, it does not necessarily convey the idea of being limitless or infinite. In essence, infinite suggests a state of being that goes beyond mere measurement or quantity, while immeasurable implies that the measurement is challenging or undefined. But it does not necessarily imply infinity. So Bayonetta takes another round. Combat. Both characters are renowned for their combat prowess, and the clash between them will likely be spectacular and intense confrontation. But who's the better? I'm leaning towards Spawn with his history as being a skilled government assassin who worked for a covert agency. But not just that. Okay, he is noted to be a well-expert street fighter with mastery over 13 forms of martial arts throughout his life and career. Listen, we're talking judo, jiu-jitsu, karate, kung fu, jeet kune do, taekwondo, boxing, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, just to name a few. So this combat round, I'm giving to Spawn. Durability, both Spawn and Bayonetta have a healing factor, so that leads me to find out who can take the most damage when I compare the two. Bayonetta durability level is low complex multiverse level, and Spawn is solar system level up to multiverse level plus. That's durability, so Spawn takes this round. Invulnerability, incapable of being wounded, injured, or harmed. This is an easy one. I'm giving this round to the one who's wearing a living symbiote costume who protect his host or lash out against enemies, and I'm giving that to Spawn. His cape, spikes, chain, his skull, look, all of that is a part of one organism that will protect Spawn even if he's unconscious. Spawn takes this round. Energy projection. These two share a long list of powers and abilities such as electricity resistant, fear inducement, fire resistant, chain manipulation, marksmanship, master tactician, reality warping, time manipulation, and so much more. So I'm looking at this to see who has the most powerful energy attacks. And for that, I'm giving the Spawn with his death manipulation, the power to manipulate and induce death. This ability allows the user to instantly kill others by manipulating factors associated with death to make them die. Spawn takes this round. Versatility. Yeah, you remember me saying they both have a long list of powers that they share, like similar powers? Well, one list does have more than the other when it comes to these powers. Like I literally counted like 93 different abilities, and I just stopped after that. Like I'm done. So listen, Spawn has way too many attacks and defense to name. That's a whole different video in itself. So with that being said, Spawn takes this round as he just has way too many options he could play with. All right, so versatility is Spawn. TOT, that one thing that could maybe change the match if the person is losing. You know what I'm saying? So that one thing, I'm simply put, Bayonetta doesn't have any heavenly weapons on her to fight Spawn. You know, if she doesn't have that, then I don't think she'll be able to take out or do any damage to Spawn that's going to be long lasting. Some heavenly or divine weapons, often wielded by angels, celestial beings, can harm and weaken Spawn. These weapons are typically imbued with holy energy. Bayonetta wouldn't have these in her arsenal, not to my knowledge. So I'm giving this round to Spawn. And there you have it. Spawn as the winner. Did you already know he was going to win, or did you have Bayonetta winning? Tell me in the comments, and I want to thank y'all for checking out this battle, and I'll see you soon when class is in session.
Clash in session!